Welcome to Rooster Radio, a broadcast dedicated to supporting and promoting local artists in the Gaston County and surrounding areas.
Here's what we got coming up at the Rooster over the next few weeks, starting this Friday the 19th with Beers for Breakfast and Lost Highways. These are 90s and 2000s cover bands, so all of your favorite alternative and rock and roll hits from those two decades. Come check it out. And then next weekend, the 26th and 27th of September, is the Brewstock Music Festival with the Brewstock pre-party happening on that Friday night. Redefine headlines the pre-party. Butcher Babies headlines the festival on Saturday. There's going to be food trucks, there's going to be vendor market, there's going to be lots of fun and lots of bands, lots of live music, inside, outside. It's going to be a good time. And then the very next night, the 28th, which is a Sunday, we got Same Mom, Different Dads comedy tour coming through. Got some regional comedians. It's going to be a real funny night if you want to come out and get some laughs. And then looking further down the road into October, on the 10th, is our Ladylike Festival. This is a celebration of the film experience through art and music. We're going to have live music. We're going to have art stations. There's some interactive stuff. There's going to be food. It's going to be a really good time. All the details are on our website. The very next night, Saturday the 11th, is the Not Your Kind Slipknot Tribute Show with Midas 22 opening that. And then on Friday the 17th, we just announced this one, Little Man Jay. That's right, TikTok famous Little Man Jay is going to be right here at the Rooster with Zay Grassley, IV Montana, and more. And then the very next night, the 18th, is the DTG Fall Bar Crawl. Try saying that 3 times fast. So we're going to have a free show. We're going to be we're involved in the bar crawl with all of the other pubs and establishments here in downtown. Stop in to get a few drinks, go hit the other stops, and then come back for a free show with Hindsight Hero and Mechanical Boulevard, and Gypsy Caravan's also on that show. It's free, no cover, come hang out. And then Saturday the 25th is the Carolina Headbangers Ball with Witch Pit headlining, Chronic Disorders on there, Hellfire 76, Haymaker, and a whole bunch of other awesome hard rock and heavy metal bands. In my opinion, it's the best Carolina Headbangers Ball lineup that's ever been done, even before we did it here. So don't miss that one. You can get tickets online. And then the 28th is a Tuesday. 28th of October is the Tuesday before Halloween. We have the Talk is Cheap tour brought to you by my man TJ Lucas with Sunflower and Mad Hatter Promotions. It's Fight From Within, it's Resistor, it's a Smile on the Center, it's a tour. We've got 2 bands from New York on that tour, and it's going to be heavy. So come out for the heavy stuff on the 28th. And then lastly, on the 30th, the night before Halloween, we have the Crack a Smile Halloween Sideshow with Enough's Enough, our homies in Testarossa, and Prowess. I know that was a lot, but you can get more information that's not talking at you so fast at theroostergastonia.com. Click the events tab, see all of our upcoming shows, buy some tickets, come hang out. Peace and love. This episode of Rooster Radio is brought to you by Gas House Cannabis Dispensary. As you can see here, we've started selling THCA products, which are legal in the state of North Carolina. We've got packs of pre-rolls, indica and sativa. We've got lollipops that are 80 milligrams. We've got brownies that are 20 milligrams. And the reason I decided to bring this product in is because these are locally sourced, locally grown, no chemicals, no added stuff sprayed on it. This is all the real deal. And next time you're here at a show and you're in the mood for some cannabis product, we have it available. We also have THC seltzers as well. But these are all brought to you by Gas House Cannabis Dispensary here in Gastonia, North Carolina. But as far as back to what we were talking about with the backlining stuff, I want people to use their own stuff, and I wish we had a bigger space and a bigger stage and stuff. But we do lose people in between. My biggest pet peeve with people's equipment is when people bring in wireless mics that are cheap.
Oh my God!
Yeah. We can't, this room is too small to contain feedback on a crappy wireless mic.
Yeah.
Don't come in here with some cheap Or like, make sure you're getting a quality piece of equipment.
Ours is $800 freaking dollars.
Well, that's what you should spend on a wireless. If you're going to bring your
crazy.
wireless mic and do shows in small clubs,
Yeah.
Especially if you're
then yeah, you should spend a bunch of money on your
We
wireless
stand by
mic.
that Sennheiser too. It's
I want to
legit.
bedazzle it.
She wants to put the scratch in your car. Is what
Yeah. Would that not be so fun?
You do whatever, man.
Just a little
It'd
bedazzle?
be cool.
It
It'd
would,
be cool.
right?
We've seen a couple bedazzled mics in here.
Yeah,
it's
it's just
cool.
boring right now. It's just a mic.
Oh, so that wasn't even it. So it was an $800 mic, and then we went to Europe and we tried out the demo for the new mics. Someone got an upgraded $700 mic head.
I didn't ask for it. It was gifted to me. I am not a diva. I did not ask for it.
It was a 7 upgrade because it was amazing. Holy crap! Every venue we used it over there, it was like.
Well, because our tour manager was
got
like, "You need
pitch
to be
correction,
louder,"
everything.
and I was like, "I can't. Like, I'll do what I can." And then he was like, "Oh," and so he like handed me this one. He was like, "It's not even out yet. Just use it." And I was like, "Okay."
And then we used it, and it dropped.
This
and we're
was
like,
the tour manager in Europe?
Yeah, his name's Jurgen. He's a very
Jurgen.
Belgian like hothead guy. He's really really nice, but he kind of reminds me of like a mafia boss. Like he's just, you know,
Stereotypical.
So he was just like, "You sing so quiet," and I was like, "I'm sorry, Jurgen. Like I don't know what you want from me." And so he like handed it to me, and he was like, "Better." I was like, "Okay."
yeah, he's like, it's not even on the market yet. Here, try this, and it's got
Yeah.
like pitch correction. It's got everything in it. It's,
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
Wow.
It was
Good
crazy.
for you.
I'll
Yeah,
do
the
my
last-
Jurgen impressions after 25 minutes.
So the last time you guys were on the show, by the way, we're talking to Dovecage, ladies and gentlemen, or at least 3/4 of Dovecage. Say
Yeah.
hey. Last time we talked to you was before the European tour.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about how that went and how it came about, because that was really exciting. I was really really happy for you guys. Like that was an awesome opportunity. So-
It came out of absolutely nowhere. Our friends in Killicoy, who are our producers, they called us one day. It was like, I want to say it was like a week and a half before the tour started, and they called us up and they were like, "Hey, I know this is like crazy last minute. What are the odds that next week you can drop everything in your life and go to Europe for a month?" And we were like, "What?" So we talked it over, and they were like, "You have about like 2 days to decide, so let us know." So we talked it over, and we kind of just decided that it was one of those things where we're not going to miss on that opportunity. So a different band had dropped out last minute, so they were like, "Do you want to come?" And we were like, "Yeah." So we left on Halloween, right, at like midnight, and then
Red-eyed it.
yeah, like 10-hour flight, got to Belgium, did pre-pro there, and then started the tour. We got to go to 10 different countries. It was
More than 10.
more than 10. It was
like 14.
a chaotic, insane tour. We had one of those double-decker buses where it was like 18 people living on one bus.
Oh.
So
But it was
had-
bougie, man.
It was, yeah. So we were with Lansdowne, Killicoy, and Less Than Hollow. So all of us were on the bus together. I think I had the hardest time out of everybody because gluten-free food is so hard to find when people don't speak English. So I think the first 5 days, every single night, I had an orange and a bell pepper for dinner.
Oh, wow.
I was losing weight, but luckily, as it started going on, I was able to find more food. But
Did you have to learn the word for gluten in
So,
several different
well, the
languages?
hardest thing,
It's gluten.
we would
Gluten.
go, yeah,
That's exactly
Yeah.
what it is,
That's
man.
fair.
we
That's
would
how
go
they
into
say it.
grocery stores and I would have my Google Translate on every single ingredient list I could find. And then I found a Lidl and I was like, I know that store. And so for majority of the trip, I had microwave pasta in a bowl, which like, it's not deemed microwavable. I just put it in there for 15 minutes in the microwave, and then it was like kind of soft. So I did that with some marinara sauce, and that was like majority of my dinners.
So with the ramen, I lived off of that because, like, I don't know, it was very expensive to eat out at restaurants all the time, so I would buy cases of it, and then I put
You
it
were
on a
doing
bus.
the whole tour thing where you're just trying not to spend any money if you can
Yes.
help it. And
Yeah, and let's be honest, on tour there's a lot of mooches, so like if you're out
do
eating,
some?
like there'd be times where I would just go by myself and I'd be going to like a bar and get a beer and some wings or something like that, because weirdly Europe has good wings, but like they have no ranch. That's another subject, but I would buy all these like noodles because I'd sleep into like 2 or 3 right before loading, and I'd just get up and eat some noodles. But then I would buy cases of them, and I'd find like I'd have to hide them.
You would walk around with the box, like when you go to
Yeah,
Sam's
I had the
Club,
box
you
in my
have
bunk because these people would hoard them and like steal them. And I'm just like, these are my damn noodles. No, and they're like everything's communal, and I was like, fine, you can have 1 or 2, but like I'd buy the whole box and
You can have a
everybody
single
ate.
noodle when I open it. I will give you
Well, I
one.
lived on them. They were good. Like the McDonald's, the Burger King over there. I hadn't eaten it. Fly, get out of my face. I hadn't eaten McDonald's or Burger King in years. Freaking over
so
there.
much better over there.
Oh
Yeah.
my
So much better,
god!
yeah.
I didn't
I
get
was
to
like,
try it.
this is Burger King. Nom, 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 nom. Like usually, I hate Burger King.
We
Yeah.
did get to see 2 monumental things. The first one being we got to see Sleep Token in Scotland, $35 a ticket.
Wow.
So we saw, we were supposed to have a show that night. There was only 6 tickets sold. So we were like, we can either play for 6 people or we can cancel the show and go to Scotland and go see Sleep Token. So
Yeah, that was the worst part about the tour was the routing. So whoever routed that tour needs to be fired because we were chasing Sleep Token, Falling in Reverse, and Sum 41 around every city.
somebody
Either they were
thought-
playing,
Yeah.
either
somebody
they were
thought we
playing that
Sleep
day.
Token.
Huh?
Remember, we were parked and people were taking pictures of our tour
Oh
bus.
yeah, they
and
come
were
out
like,
and take
"Sleep
pictures
Token!"
of us.
They
and we're
thought
like-
y'all were sleep token?
Yeah, we were on a big bus with a big trailer, but like Sleep Token's probably got like 18 semi trucks for their
Yeah.
production. Like, there's no way that Sleep Token's pulling up to a local bar and
But
just
the-
getting
They
out on the
told
street.
them
Yeah. Oh, we were like, yeah, we'll take a picture. Click,
The
click.
second monumental thing we got to see was the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight. So we were in the lounge on the tour bus, and we had like 3 hot spots going at the same time. It was like 6 in the morning for us. For everybody else, it was 9 o'clock
Rigged.
at night. And so
Hashtag
we're all
rigged.
like zombies just watching. We're like, oh, good hit, yeah. And then it would stop. So we would all scramble and try to find another hot spot, and then it would stop. We were driving. I think we were in Czech Republic when it was, so the Wi-Fi was super shoddy, and so that was fun. And then we had a show like 4 hours later, but that was a
on.
good time.
Have you noticed any kind of an uptick in following or streams since the tour?
I would say yes and no. Yes, we got a lot of fans from those countries, which is super cool.
Germany
we actually had
especially.
a few people in those countries already that knew our songs, so that was insane to see.
Wow.
We had someone in Prague that was like in the front row singing our songs, and we were like, "What?"
That was freaking
So,
weird.
That is awesome.
Super
That's
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
But we also we've only released like a couple of songs this year, so we are a little bit kind of at a standstill. We're in the studio right now writing more.
What did
so
we release this year?
We released Quit and Sick from the last time we were here.
Oh yeah.
So we had like 2 that we released, but yeah, we're working on new music right now. So we kind of just took a break, decided to do some shows, have some fun, and then
Yeah, we realized we hadn't played out the songs that we were releasing. We're like,
yeah.
okay, I guess it's time to start playing them.
Yeah, when I go and join the band, they're like, I don't know how to play these songs. well, it's
we
your
record them
band.
and forget them, record them, forget them, record them, forget them. So
Yeah.
then when it's time to actually have a show and you have to go practice, you have to relearn everything.
This might be a good time to bring up that you can see Dovecage live here at the Rooster this Saturday with Plush, Parallel Lives, and 6-Story Pyramid. We're very, very excited about this show.
So stoked.
Finally, a show that's moving some tickets, pre-sales. Like it's exciting. My understanding, I actually, it wasn't until we booked this show till I really went and listened to Plush. Good stuff. My understanding is that the singer was a contestant on one of the competitive singing shows.
Oh,
on Big
okay.
T. I don't want to, but I guess she went pretty deep and then started this band, and now they're writing some killer music and touring all over and playing for bigger crowds. So, I'm really happy you guys decided to jump on
Yeah.
this show.
It's gonna be a good show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always love a female band. So, it's going to be good. I'm so excited.
Shout out to Nethercut Productions on that one too. So Johnny set it up and he called us and he asked us, "Do we want on it?" We said, "Absolutely,
Yeah.
we want on that for sure." And then he started a little. I don't know if you saw. Were you on that group email where he's like, "Whoever sells most tickets gets
Yeah.
direct support." And then Vince was texting me. He's like, "We're gonna direct support.
Yeah,
and
they
we're
were
gonna
so
sell the most tickets." We're
competitive.
like, "Go ahead, man. We'll open. It's
Yeah.
fine."
Yeah, I know you well enough to know you must be thinking to yourself, please let us go first.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was saying. No shade or nothing, but I was like, dude, once the once the stress is off, I can sit out at the bar and chill, watch the
Yeah.
good music. Like
My stomach pain goes away after we're on. So I'm like,
Yes.
let me go first. Let me let me get rid of the pain.
yeah, for me, once the job's done, it's like, let's go.
Yeah, I can't get you to take a shot with me until after you play.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's actually a good rule to have too.
It is. It's a good. I tell the young ones all the time, like, wait till your set's over.
just wait.
Wait till your set's
Yeah.
over.
Yeah. I usually do like one beer prior to the show. Maybe like light beers, I'll have two.
Little lubrication.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really get nervous for me. Some of our members have like their own different rituals, like pre-show and all that. For me, I'm excited to play, so I'm almost just too amped. So I
Yeah,
have to
you
come
get
down a
antsy.
little bit. Like
Yeah.
I love playing, like it in a bad kind of way. Like I'll be watching the other bands that are opening. I'm like, get off my stage, let's go. Oh, get off my stage. I just wanna go.
And I'm the diva of the group.
No, I just
We know
love
who
to
the diva
play.
is.
Yeah, I just love to
Duncan
play.
and I get nervous. You get antsy, and then Pavel's just like, I'm hungry. And
I am
that's-
tweaking. Yeah, I'm tweaking backstage, just pacing. Like, let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And they're always just like, chill out. Just come on. We're gonna be all right.
Now you said you've got some new material you've been writing. Is that what we're going to be seeing Saturday?
So
no?
not
Okay.
yet. We do have a new song that we added to our set. It is not our song.
Michael's heard it.
I
Wink,
I
wink.
wasn't sure if I could bring it up, but since you said
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
I heard it, and I'm like, wait a minute. And I'm not going to give it away, but I was like, this just came out. How are you already?
And we made it our own.
Yeah,
so it's like,
yeah.
We were looking for, usually we cover Paramore because it's just the most, kind of like
Wah,
us. But
wah.
when we played with Fake Happy last night, obviously we can't do that.
Right.
So before the show, we were like, what
Don't give
is
it away,
something
by the way.
similar that we can do? And I kind of messaged all of them, and I was like, listen, I know this is a long shot, but I've been listening to this album. I'm not dumb.
Okay.
I've been listening to this album. I love it. What do you guys think? And they were like, that's the one. So we, last night.
I'm just impressed with how quick, because literally that recently. Just
yeah,
like,
well, we got into the studio with Jordan and Sam, and we were like, can you? And they were like, give us 10 minutes. And they just wrote it out super quick. We recorded the vocals that day, and then.
Kiara one took it. That was crazy.
Yeah,
Just
and
Yeah,
one
that's
take.
that's what you told me. So you did
No
it in
breaks.
one take.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was a really good.
That had to feel good.
I think her voice fits. My voice fits it pretty
Yeah.
well. So it was a lot of fun. And last night everybody was asking us if we were going to upload it as a cover, on YouTube and stuff. So
Some people didn't know it, and they were like, "Is that your guys' new song?" We're like, "Nah,
I wish.
we're not that good."
I wish. It's a bop. It's such a good song.
It went over really well. I'll say
It
that.
did.
It was very fun to play. We had CO2 last night too, so we timed it with some of the nice crescendos in the song. And poor Paul Jones last night got blasted in the face with some CO2. Sorry, Paul. I have video of me just dying laughing on stage.
you just hear him go, oh God.
Oh God!
My girlfriend got a video, and it's panning on me drumming, and you just hear,
Oh no!
and he's running away because the smoke just blasted him.
we did apologize. We did apologize to him, and he was like, "Yeah, it's part of show business. It is, he was fine."
Right after that song, he's like, I'm good.
Yeah.
For me, it was like I almost feel bad/guilty about it because I was setting up the timing with Sam, and I knew it was coming up, and I saw Paul in the front, and I was like, I mean, he's gonna get a little bit blasted cold air or something like that. But then when he leaned over it, and I knew the part was coming, I was like,
It's too late.
It's like the slow motion. You're like, no.
and I can't yell at him because we're mid-song. I was like, blast! And I was like, oh.
And I'm like still trying to get over the nervousness of like the show. And I'm like dying laughing, but trying to stay on beat.
I was rolling, man.
After that song, I was crying.
I didn't even see it.
I had tears in my eyes. I was rolling on stage. There was no containing it.
I really would like to see that video.
I know.
somebody-
me too.
It's out
Somebody
there.
caught it on
I think,
video?
I think
Duncan's,
so, yeah.
Somebody had to.
Yeah, Duncan's girlfriend's got it. I'm almost 99% sure she's got it. Sorry, Paul. You gave us humor, man.
But this cover that we're talking about, is that my camera? If you want to see it, come to the show next Saturday. July. No, we're not in July. September.
All right, cut. Start over.
Next week, next Saturday.
The
Come see
20th.
it with Plush.
So
and
it'll be
Six-Story
this
Pyramid.
Saturday
And Parallel
when
Lives.
this show comes out.
Yep.
So let's try that again.
If you, oh wait, let me do it all over. Is that my camera?
Yeah.
If you want to see this cover that we've been talking about, September 20th, next Saturday, come see us with Plush, Parallel Lives, and Six-Story Pyramid.
It's just, yeah, that was
Good job.
Bravo.
2 takes.
2 takes.
Have you guys played with Parallel Lives or Six Story before?
The Six Story, yeah, they're buds. We love all of them.
Parallel Lives, no. I don't think we've met them yet.
They've been here once
I
before.
was going to say, they've been here once.
Yeah, they've been here once before. They're pretty good. Now, I will say, shout out to my man Vincent Parallel and Six Story Pyramid. My wife and I went to a show last weekend, and you know he works all the Live Nation shows. So of course we run into him, and he's like, we're talking. He's like, hey, look, man, we're doing this little after party thing. My band's playing here after the show over there, and I'm like, awesome, man. I was like, if it's not too late, you know, we got a caregiver to get home to and stuff. So after the show, we're filing out with all the people, and I can hear in the background, I am smelling like a rose, and it's Vincent's voice. And I was like, oh my God. And so we walked by and we stood there for a minute and showed them some love, and they were playing like a little mix of some covers and stuff. And I was like, hell yeah, man, that's cool. Those boys are really working hard, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they're like you can tell, you can see as the growth in their sound, like the first few songs they put out to the stuff they're putting out now, you can tell they're just getting better. They're learning how to trim the fat and like it's that those kids got potential to go
Well, he
far.
was in their newer. Is it out yet? The new music video?
Yeah, it's out.
Yeah. So he was in their music
Yeah.
video, and
Right
he was saying
It
Vince like
was-
built that whole set by himself.
It was in their backyard, and it was just like drywalls up, and he had built this little bar with a pool table, a bar, a few tables, and I mean, it was.
That's dedication.
I mean, it was about as DIY as it came, but it was about as freaking cool as it could
He
be.
has a lot of drive. He
Yeah.
really does.
Yeah.
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 I imagine
see
he
that.
is on Adderall or something. Guy's all over the place.
I went to Summer Loud, and I didn't know he worked there, and he scared me. Like, he goes, ma'am, excuse me, ma'am. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, oh, hey. But, you know, there's so many local musicians who work out there. It is so,
Yeah.
it's adorable.
I don't know if I should say this. Sorry, Vincent, but me and my girlfriend get so many free tickets because of him, and it's so great.
Don't you cost this man his job, bro?
They love him. He's
Pavel
funny.
works for Live Nation too. He's the showrunner. He does showrunners for people. So do you work for Live Nation? I don't know. I feel like everybody does.
Didn't he just run I Prevail's people around? Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's just really cool to see, like, you know, local musicians, people that played here out in the wild, and then to see them get an opportunity like that was really cool.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
like there were 18,000 people at that show, so at least 9,000 people walked by and saw his band playing.
Right.
That's really cool. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
absolutely.
And if
Yeah.
they like what they heard, they stop.
Yeah.
Man, they're doing some good growth. It's what is it, like 5 to 10 years before you're maximized. If you're not doing it after 10 years, you better quit. But like year 1 is like you're figuring it out. Year 2, you're writing some good music. Year 3, you're getting better. Year 4, you're getting into that exact time where you're figured out the whole band sound or done some member changes. And then year 5, you're popping. And then you carry that 5 to 10 and everything is worked out.
And you're a professional.
Yeah, it's that 10-year rule, I swear. Like, if bands make it to 10 years, they're doing well or they're just staying local. But, yeah, they're doing well. They're doing a lot of promo. Good for
Yeah,
them.
I mean, we haven't played with them in a while, so I'm excited to get back on stage with them.
Now, do you have your sights on any other tours coming up? Like after the European experience, like
I think our
where's your head at with
goal
that?
is to kind of spend 2026 building more of our discography.
so you're trying to get a deeper catalog.
Yeah, definitely. We have, I think the last time we talked here, we had explained that our Blush EP was like our high school years, and then this one's more of our college years. So I guess now we're going into the adult years of our
Yeah,
music.
We're going
so-
R-rated now, baby.
So, R-rated.
R-rated, baby.
So I think this year, or next year rather, we just want to spend that time figuring out who we really are as a band and kind of honing that in so that we can kind of.
I would
build off of
argue
it.
that you do have an identity, a very clear identity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and you have a distinct sound, and I love like thank you for always sharing your music with me. You know, I appreciate it, and it's always fun to kind of get a sneak peek at stuff before it comes out.
Yeah.
And with every new song, you can see like this gradual, like you said, the teenage years, the college years, because with the pop punk stuff, you know. What else can you do with that,
Yes.
right? Outside of heartbreak and revenge, right? What else can you do? And I think with the last couple of albums you put, Sick, Divided Minds, it is a little bit more mature material, you know?
Yeah, that's definitely our goal. So I think, 2026, we're going to try to release as much as possible. We'll do a few shows, and then 2027 will be, I know it's so far away, but, you know, we'll hit the ground running with figuring out
Y'all
what
will
we
hit the
can
ground
do.
running. 2027, I'm relaxing. I'm gonna step
He's
out.
gonna age out.
He
gonna
always
age out.
says that, and I'm like,
I'm
that's
out.
not a thing.
I'm
I
out.
don't think it's a
My
thing.
neck hurts from last night.
This is coming from the man said he gets so excited.
I
We're
know.
playing
I
the
do.
show.
Hey,
loves my
adrenaline
stage.
wears
Yeah,
off
he's gonna
though, and then
age
it
out.
goes click,
Yeah.
click, timeline.
He ages out in between shows. That's
Yeah.
it.
That's true.
I'm done. Oh, we got no show? Okay, let's go.
Okay.
No, that's just like that's the gaslight hype. I'm just trying to put it in people's heads subliminally that he might leave, so they actually stick with it.
That's never happening. This is so your band.
We're like, oh no, don't go.
It's so funny. No, we were talking about Europe stuff, but like with releasing and whatnot and growth of songs, it's funny to see what goes over in certain countries,
Yeah.
like what songs certain like countries actually like. Like the Germans are awesome for one, but they like the weirdest stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yes, they do.
Like we would go to gas stations, truck stops, and there's just like S&M stuff and all their like storefronts, and we're like, man, I'm just here to get gas.
Well, we knew that Lullaby was going to go over really well there because
I thought it was gonna go over super well because of like the beat. And
Yeah,
it's
well,
almost
it's
got some
that
EDM
other
shit.
song that you said it sounded like the Sweet Dreams. Sweet Dreams.
Oh, the
are
rhythm-
made of these. What is it called?
Can't talk right now.
You know what I'm talking? You know
one
what
of
song
our
I'm talking
songs?
I
about?
know Sweet Dreams, yeah.
Yeah.
What about
but
one of our songs?
It's like it's just kind of similar with that like ambience.
Actually, the do.
So I think
Actually,
it was,
that
I
is-
just knew it was gonna go over well.
Dang,
there.
did we just rip off the rhythm?
No, it doesn't
Now I'm just
sound
hearing it in my
that-
head now. I'm
it
like,
doesn't sound like it. It just has a similar vibe.
Shoot, we did.
Stop thinking.
Do the Vanilla Icing. We put the extra beat in there.
Yeah. You remember that?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
He was testifying in core order. No, it's not.
He's like, man, I gotta pay 10 cents every time they play that song.
Still.
It was a different time. Back then, we all had too much pride. Now it's just like, well, yeah, I'm super inspired by that. You can. It's kind of better way to describe that situation.
Yeah, because of the laws and how they are now, though, like everything that's changed from the 90s, 2000s now, like you can actually sample 28 seconds of a band song. Like any band out there right now, sample it without repercussion.
I would like. I mean, I don't know what it's like to be filthy rich successful, but I would like to think that I'd feel the same way I feel now about that. If something I did inspires you and you want to use it for your art, please,
Yeah.
please go ahead.
What were you
and-
saying
and,
about
like-
Freddie Mercury?
Oh yeah, Freddie Mercury always said, "Do whatever you want with my music, just don't make it boring."
Yeah.
And that's like, I think that's the most important thing to live off of. Like, if you want to cover something, just don't ruin it.
I did hear, and I'm not going to say a name, but I did hear on one of the promos, the band that played here recently, and I was like, that's our song. It's not a song we play anymore, so I don't care, but I was like, yeah, I know that song. I know that song very well. Nick would be proud, that's all I would say.
Yeah, I always try to include, like we do every week we do a This Week at the Rooster thing, and I make a little slideshow, and I always try to include like one of the local band's songs. But it's such a limited catalog because you have to actively like get your music on Instagram for us to be able to use it like that.
Right.
You know, and I always try to like try to capture like the energy that I'm trying to put out for that week's shows with one of the local band songs.
For sure.
It's always fun. We had one band actually reach out and thank us for using their song. I'm
That's
like,
Aw,
cool.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
that's nice.
It's always a cool thing to hear when you're like scrolling on social media and you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
That's
it's
me.
like it's those little it is it's those little details like just adding in like their song.
Yeah.
And I hate it when you go on there and like you said, it's a limited catalog and you can't find one. You're like, what am I
Yeah.
going to use now?
It's like when we've got the PA on in between bands, and like it's so fun for me when I see somebody recognize their band song on the PA. It's always a fun moment for me. I can see it in their face. They're like, "What?"
Lights
From
up.
across-
Yeah.
From
We
across the
were-
room, you just see it. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I was here for that fake happy opener, and I remember in between, before they came out, I was walking around and I was like, this song sounds super familiar. What is this? And like I'm hearing the chords, I'm hearing the notes. I'm like, I know this song. It was Damn Covenant. And I was like, that is our song. And we don't play it anymore, but I was like, that's cool. It's on, it's in the background.
Yeah, yeah. It's one of those little things that I like to do. You know, it's part of being part of this community, supporting the community and stuff. And
Yeah.
you know, if a lot of times it goes unnoticed for like just normies. You know, like they don't realize what's happening, but the artists and the musicians that come in here, they all kind of pick up on it.
Yeah.
It's kind of for us.
I do like when the normies, I like how you put that. That was funny.
You guys are muggles.
Made me think of Monster High, but anyway.
I'm just trying to be nice.
When our regular customers notice it and they like it, they're like, who's that? I like this song. That's also really cool to do too.
Yeah.
When I hear something they
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
I've like
also,
Shazam
yeah,
songs in
yeah.
here. I'll be like, what is it?
And if I don't know what it is, I'll run over there and see. Oh, that's so and so. Oh, well, that is so and so.
Yeah. It's always fun to support. There's a lot more fun to be had if we're all kind of like supporting each other.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
I think it needs to happen more often. I mean, like every band that plays together, even if you unfollow them after the show, it doesn't matter. But like algorithms are a hell of a thing, and getting people to getting the bands to follow each other, and then when they share and they share, it only helps the venue, the promoters, the bands to get people
Yeah.
in. Everyone needs to do it like cohesively.
Yeah.
Again, even if you unfollow after the show, just do it to sell tickets. I mean, nobody likes playing to 5 people, but everyone will do it. Everyone wants a full packed house. That's how you do it.
Where do you guys fall in like what's your philosophy on engaging the social media thing? In terms of how you handle your personal as well as your band accounts, like do you guys talk about that at all? Do you have any kind of a format or
We have
rhythm?
I pretty much run our social media. So usually we kind of use our social media mainly as a marketing thing, and then the rest of us kind of post our lives and things. A lot of, I would say most of us really don't post on our own socials that often.
I don't ever post.
I would say the only rule that we have within our band is don't discuss politics online, just because it's such a hard thing to discuss, and all of
It
us
just
have.
doesn't need to be brought into music.
Yeah, we have similar
that again?
beliefs.
It
Yeah,
just
you're
doesn't
very-
need to be brought into music.
Yeah, we've got if the 4 of us have similar different beliefs, and even with each other, but we know that we're creating music as a way to escape the daily life and your average and reality and all that, so we don't want to bring all of that over,
Man,
so we want it to be a stress reliever when you come onto our page and you just see enjoying music and having fun. That's your little escape for a bit from the world.
I couldn't agree more. I hate to beat a dead horse, but I did this to give people that opportunity to get away from that.
Yes.
And people keep finding ways
Yes.
to include us in these conversations. And I'm like, you aren't getting it.
Yes.
Like, you're not getting it. Like, that's not what we're here for.
Yeah.
And it can be infuriating.
Yeah.
Clearly, for me, it's infuriating.
No, we get it.
It's like I'm not interested in having those conversations. I'm not
Yeah.
interested in debating. I don't want to.
Nope.
I don't want to be a part of it at all.
Yeah, and we'll stand up for what we think is right, and if something in our community is happening, something that we have control over in this music community, we'll do everything we need to do. But when it comes to things that we don't have control over, and people always look at me and they're like, "You have blue hair, you suck," and I'm like, okay, but like it's
You have
just,
blue hair. You must have a pussy hat.
But we all just want the world to get along.
25
Just like
minutes yet?
Has it been 25 minutes? Okay, good.
we're just
Right.
we're just like
It's,
kumbaya.
it's in me. I'm telling you, I'm on fire right now, dude.
we just, so that's the only thing about our socials. We're just like kumbaya or get the fuck out. So we just,
Have you found any other effective ways of like promoting songs or promoting a show? Are there other avenues? Because let's, in 2025, this is where we're at. Are there other effective ways to promote?
I do a
Show or
lot of
music?
like, do what?
Shows or music?
Shows
Both.
or music.
Both.
Everything.
Like to promote
We have
anything
business
creative.
cards. So what we do usually, if I'm out and I was at Sam's Club the other day and I saw some girl wearing a Sleep Token shirt, and I was like, "Oh, you like Sleep Token? Well, I'm in this band. Like, I know it's kind of weird, but I'm in a band. It's called Dovecage. Would love for you to check us out. We have a show this weekend. Would love for you to come see it." That's actually how we met Natalie, one of our girls. She comes to almost every single one of our shows now because we met her. And we were just like, hey, we have a show coming up. Would love for you to come out. And she did. And now she comes. I think she's coming
there
on
last
Saturday.
night.
Yeah.
She brought her mom
So-
and sister.
So networking. in
Yeah,
other
I'm
words.
never afraid to do it because the worst they're going to say is get away from me or no. So you know what I mean? You have to be okay with that rejection if you're willing to share yourself.
Right.
So I always just do it in person. If I find someone that kind of looks like they would like the same music, I walk over and I'm like, hey, what kind of
It's
music?
funny. I
What
do
kind
the
of music do you
exact same thing. If I'm
Yeah.
at like the grocery store, Sam's Club, or anything like that, and I see somebody with like a music shirt on,
Yes.
I'll be like, hey, have you ever heard of the? I always play like I don't know what it like. I just go there.
Yeah.
I never say I have a place. I'm like, have you ever heard of the Rooster? And they're like, no. I'm like, yeah, man, they do like live music, man. They got this. Yeah.
Yep.
And
come
then when
and
they
see you
show up
behind
and
the
they see
bar.
me back here, they're like,
Well, see, I have stickers in my purse with the QR code, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, hey, here. That way they can scan it, check it out. It takes
Ex-
it right to the website, and it has like all the social media links to it.
That seems to be
Yes.
like the best way to me. I mean, I had lunch the other day, and just waiter was like, "You got a lot of tattoos, man. You ever played in a band?" And I was like,
I'm going to blow your mind.
Actually,
so I told him, and he's like, "Oh, we'll follow you." I was like, "All right, cool, sounds good."
You do flyers sometimes. You'll go and put flyers in Charlotte 'cause that's like where you live. He'll just slap them on poles, and we get stuff from that too. So
But ultimately, it's the evil. It's social media. I mean, you got to pay to play, and
yeah,
networking. And I think I've heard you guys preach it a lot. Is come to the damn shows
Yes.
and talk to the other bands. And one of the best, I can't say anything more, but like Seneca Burns' people come out here and they're talking to everybody, and then
Yeah.
people are like, they're getting great shows, and they're always like, why is Seneca Burns always playing these good shows? Because they were doing the work.
they're putting
Yeah.
in work.
Yeah.
Yep.
Putting in the work. They're talking to all of us. Like, I've talked to them so many times. Like, they're
Atticus is
people.
great. Yeah.
Atticus
he
is
is.
awesome, but he's the main pusher. Like, he's out there
But
handing
he's
out
also
stickers
supportive
and
of
all that
other
stuff.
people, and that's the most important
Yeah.
thing. If you're only promoting yourself and you're not showing that you promote others, it's not worth it. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, we need to get back to normalizing where all the bands, not only like the openers, the headliners, everybody who's playing the show together watches everybody's set. But
Yeah.
not only that, like the fans have gotta go to the openers to the end.
yeah.
Like it
yeah.
used to be like that. New York used to be the driving force behind that. And I think some clubs still do that up there. But like they used to show up early, go to the end, watch every band, and then buy all the merch and leave. Europe does that.
Yes, they
Every
do.
freaking person in Europe, every country we were ever in, they're there at the door waiting to get in, and they watch everybody's set and they buy all the merch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if it's a $5 show or a $40 show.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to waste my money.
Yes.
So I'm going to
Yeah.
see
That's what I'm
every
saying.
band. I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
like
not-
$2 a band. I'm getting my
Even
$2
if it's
worth.
one or two songs, like even if you stay to the end and you weren't there for the headliner, like just listen to one or two songs, stick around, because nothing sucks worse for a headliner or a co-headline where you're up there on stage and you see half the room clear, because we feel it, we see
Yeah.
it, the energy drops.
And it's worse when you know they didn't actually leave. They're just outside smoking or something like
Yeah,
that. And they're just not
hanging
in
out.
the room, you know?
Yeah.
You miss some really good music that way. It
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, it probably has something to do with the whole short attention span because of
Social media.
Social media.
It's all
7
social
seconds.
media.
Yeah, 7-second issue.
yeah.
Yeah, we played for Funeral Portrait earlier this year, and it was the same way. Like a lot of people started clearing out, and I was like, you guys are about to miss some good stuff. Like Funeral Portrait's incredible, and we
Yeah.
had a
That was a good show.
a decent sized
That was a great
crowd,
show.
and I saw it clear out, and I was like, well, let me go show some energy because everyone kind of
Crazy
just
that we had people coming from Charlotte to that show. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, Funeral
From
Porch is
Charlotte
great.
to where?
They
to
drove up
Greensboro.
for us. I was
Greensboro.
like blown away. I'm like, we got on that show last minute, and then again, shout out to Johnny.
2 days
Thanks for
prior.
that. Yeah, like 2 days prior. And we're like, yeah, we'll take it. And then he's like, you take it. You got to promote like hell. So we were like, bah, 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 firing them off, man. I was machine gunning those promos
I
out.
woke up to that text and I was like, Tim, if you don't say yes to this, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Are
And
there
then we
any
met
other
them.
bands out there you'd like to see come through that you think you'd pair well with, or any bands you haven't had a chance to play with that you'd like to?
The Paradox. They're a newer band. I've seen a lot of their stuff on social media, but they're like classic pop punk, like exactly what you would want.
Where are
from
they
pop
out
punk.
of?
I think Georgia. If
The
I remember
Paradox.
correctly, I
they
kept
blown up
seeing them
online?
on my like explore page on Instagram, and I was like, oh, I like this. And then I'd see them a couple more times, and I was like, why am I not following? So I followed them. They would be a really cool.
There's a few
really
baby
cool
bands I like.
See
There's
if
a
we
band.
can make that happen.
Yeah.
There's a band from Georgia, Atlanta too, called Lilac, I believe. It's
Oh,
They've
they've
been
played
here.
here. They're
Yeah.
awesome, dude.
Yeah, I'd like
Yeah.
to play with them.
I've tried to get them to come back a couple times, man, and it hasn't worked out. So I would 100% bring Lilac back. They were
Platinum
fantastic.
Moon too.
Yeah,
Platinum
they're great.
Moon is great.
Platinum Moon would be
They're-
great. You
yeah,
guys
and
had
she has
one-
celiac too. So
You guys had one here the other day. Maybe it was last month or a few weeks ago, something like that. I don't know, whatever. They're like a number band, like 101 or something like that. Female fronted. They opened. They played. And they were phenomenal.
What
Yeah.
are you talking about?
There was a really good female fronted band here. She plays guitar. She sings really well. I can't remember the name. I'll find it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, now I'm
drawing a
like,
blank.
Yeah, I can't
right
remember the
now.
name of it, but they were awesome. I really, really liked them.
When was
Did
this?
they open for
he
us?
said 2 weeks to
Yeah,
a
it's
month
like a
ago, so I have
few
no
weeks
idea.
ago.
Yeah.
Did they open for us at Ground Zero?
he said it could have been 2023. It could have
We
been
never
now.
played with them. We never played. I'll find it. You guys do your thing.
Yeah. Well, if we can make that happen, I would love to get you guys in Lilac. Hell, maybe get them and the Paradox
Oh,
on the bill.
there,
Make
yeah.
it a whole thing. That'd be
that would
awesome.
be fun.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of hip hop too, so like I get all kinds of wild stuff in my feeds.
Mm-hmm.
And here lately, there's this. I've been getting a lot of reels from this white chick that raps. She's like country trailer park. I want to say her name's like Ciara or some, and she's super country.
She blonde?
No, she's like a brunette, but she's like, it's like funny, but it's not funny because you're making fun of her. It's funny because she's making fun of the demographic that she's
gotcha.
a part of.
Yeah.
And she's actually got bars, and it's good. I'm like,
Okay.
I kind of like this. I shouldn't, but I kind of
I'm
like
gonna have to check this out.
I love people like that just have fun with their music
Yeah.
Right.
and
Don't
just
take themselves too seriously.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
I wish I could do that, but when people make fun of me, I cry. So I can't do it.
That's why you make
I don't
fun of
have a
yourself. That's
backbone.
why you degradate yourself first.
Yeah, that's
And then you-
literally my Instagram bio says, please don't make fun of me, I'll
Dial
cry.
Zero.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dial Zero. Yeah, I remember.
I
that.
thought
yeah.
they were fantastic.
Yeah, that was
She
a
can
good
sing
show.
her
Yeah.
butt off, man. And I talked to her outside, and I was like, "You guys are pair pretty well with us. That'd be fun to play." She's like, "Let us know anytime."
Awesome. We need to like create like a portal or something for like where bands want to like tour
Networking
something. Yeah, like a
portal?
networking portal that like we can all kind of connect.
It's like
genre?
Tinder for bands.
Yeah,
You
yes,
swipe.
there you go. A Tinder. That's
We'll call it
actually
Binder.
awesome.
Bender. Yeah, we're
You get like a little snippet of their like each song. Like, okay, all right.
It's actually a really good idea.
Actually, it's yeah.
Market it. I'll take 22%. You can have the rest.
royalties. We talked to bands from out of states too. So like we just played with Dunfor from Florida. That was
They were
fun
great.
They were
show.
cool.
Dunfor's
We did that at
fantastic.
1614, and then we're friends online with the band called Truss. Do you know them? Another female friend.
I've heard that. It's come across my radar.
Yeah,
a
I'd like to
couple
see
times.
them come down. That'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have Turning Tides coming, right? For
Turning
Brewstock?
Tides?
Yeah,
Not that I'm aware of.
something like that. Yeah.
Your brain is weird today.
No, they're playing on Brewstock, right?
Oh. You're right. You're
Oh,
right.
Your brain is
fine.
weird.
Yeah.
dude, that's like 14 bands. How you expect me to remember all that?
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a big lineup.
So we've been communicating with them online a lot too, and I was like, "Damn, you guys should really come to Charlotte. You guys are really good. I like their music a lot."
So does that mean you're coming to Brewstock?
Nope.
I'll be there.
You're
I'll
coming?
be
Thank
there
you,
for,
Duncan.
for Butcher Babies.
Thank you.
When
Duncan.
is it again?
The 27th, 26th is the pre-party, and the 27th is the
Of this month?
yeah. this
Yeah, I'm not going to be around.
But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about this Saturday, the 20th, the
Yes.
week before Brewstock. Come to both shows.
Yeah.
You don't want to miss this. There's not a lot of tickets left. Like, we're very, very close to selling it out. So if it hasn't sold out by the time this comes out, go get your tickets now. Come be a part of this community. Come see Dovecage. Come see Plush. Parallel Live, 6-story pyramid. Come talk shit to me. Call me whatever names you want to.
Come talk shit to me.
Come talk
I'll
shit
talk
to
shit
Ariel.
back.
We're going to have a good time no matter what you think of us.
Yes.
Anything else y'all want to say before we get out of here?
I don't think so. Just keep your eye out for 2026. I know. Sorry, we've been a little quiet on our socials lately, but
The
I
music
promise
is
we're
coming.
working. We're very excited about this next phase. So it's going to be completely different than what we've had before. So yeah, just keep an eye out. Stay patient, please, and we love you.
Awesome. Anything else, guys?
No, we're good.
Good. All right. Peace and love, y'all.